Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rogue Company video. Today we're going to be covering the newest Rogue Kestrel and whether or not she's meta within Rogue Company. We're going to be covering the different game modes as well as how she fits inside of them. Before we do begin though, be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all Rogue Company related content. Now, let's begin. Since Kestrel has been out for a little less than a week, I feel like now is a good time to gauge where she fits within the game and even the competitive community. On her release, things like her ability were pretty lackluster, but after a buff and people just getting a general understanding of her after playing her, we're all starting to figure out everything and just get a better understanding of her. She isn't going to be the best rogue that can do everything. She's more of a Ronin or Scorch that has a great kit, but definitely can fit in certain situations better than others. Her primary weapons, the Riptide and the Knight, are both good, but the Riptide is definitely going to take the cake, and that's what, the weapon I suggest you to use. It has a good damage output, the fire rate isn't bad, and it has a decent range. The recoil may be a problem for some, but if you have, any sort of experience with this game, I'm sure you'll have it under wraps in no time. But the one thing that is for sure going to be of use to you is the brand new bounce grenade. You can easily expose certain surfaces or corners to easily throw grenades into places you otherwise couldn't. Her resupply perk and adrenaline both suit her up in your face fragging playstyle. And her kit definitely helps her longevity during the match, and no matter what game mode she's in, she's gonna last a while. Her passive ability, Legends Contract, grants her an extra 1000 cash per down, and this passive truly shines in the strikeout game mode. The downs in Extraction and Demolition are obviously a little limited, but it's still useful, especially in those early rounds. Moving on, we'll talk about the Halo drones ability she has, and this is what majority of the community wasn't too keen on. The blast radius is something people either are just content with or completely hate. It's not the easiest to get a hang of, and it's definitely not easy to use on a moving enemy, but this doesn't mean it's bad. Used in the right situations, it's useful at both killing enemies completely, not just downing, but killing and holding off choke points. If enemies are rushing you in an unstaggered manner, Kestrel can easily wipe them out in one use of her ability, and that's just one instance where it's useful. If you'd like for me to make a video covering Kestrel's ability completely and where and when it's useful, let me know by leaving a like and commenting down below that you'd like to see that. Covering Kestrel and Strikeout together in general, she's an absolute beast. Her passive ability paired along with the fast-paced high kills game mode will get you fully decked out early in the match easily. Overall, if you really want to get a feel for Kestrel, learn her, or just get your hands around her kit, this game mode is going to be the one that I suggest you use her in. Moving on to Demolition, she's surprisingly good and in some instances can even carry a team to the win. The game mode requires you to down and kill enemies quickly due to its slow-paced style. If you just get it down, 9 times out of 10, they'll get a revive off, or, if you rush them to finish off your down, you'll most likely get downed yourself. Kestrel's bounce grenade gadget and Halo drone's ability both easily allow you to finish off enemies without putting yourself in danger at all. The Riptide assault rifle is also useful due to its good range and good damage output. This obviously correlates to the ranked game mode, as it's always queuing Demolition games, but if you're using it here, using her kit, using her just in general, you're going to want to use comms because, it's a highly competitive game, and having some sort of communication is obviously going to help you out. Seeing as Extraction is similar to Demolition, you can assume that, the same tips apply onto this game mode. So, is Kestrel meta? I think so, but that's just my opinion. What's yours? Let me know down in the comments. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to let me know by leaving a like rating, subscribing, and commenting. Thank you for watching my video, and hopefully I'll be seeing you in the next one.